democratizing money in the digital age. So my website is ellenbrown.com, and my books are on Amazon, among other places. And for the Public Banking Institute, the website is publicbankinginstitute.org.
Thank you so much for being with us today.
Okay, thank you.
Take care.
We've come to the end of our show, Latin Waves. Latin Waves is an internationally syndicated
WLRI LP 92.9 Gap, Lancaster, Coatesville, Quarryville, Honeybrook, Leola, Oxford. Online at mywlri.com. You've been listening to Latin Waves on WLRI 93 FM. Up next, stay tuned for news and information from the Voice of America. WLRI 93 FM News Radio. Tonight, live from Harrisburg, join Rick Smith for The Rick Smith Show, where working people come to talk. Live tonight at 9 on WLRI 93 FM News Radio.
This is Global Community Radio, Channel 1, News and More. Portions rebroadcast on KFZR-LP, Fraser Park, KIEZ-LP, Monroe, KLQS-LP, Agua Dulce, KPDO, Pescadero, WLRI-LP, Gap.
It's 31 degrees outside, 5 o'clock at WLRI 93 FM News Radio. Feels like 24. We've got snow and rain in the forecast in the next 48 hours. And barometer currently at 29.71. Winds from the west at 3. The latest fast weather forecast at mywlri.com. WLRI News Time 5:02.
Coming up,
the second patient who's now free of the HIV virus is in London.
We'll have more on this story coming up. Also ahead, Democrats in the U.S. House of Representatives launched a wide-ranging investigation yesterday of President Donald Trump's 2016 campaign, his businesses, and his transition to power. Well, it's all on today's International Edition.
WLRI LP Gap.
U.S. President Donald Trump assailed Democratic lawmakers today for opening a wide-ranging investigation of him and his administration, calling it a big, fat fishing expedition in search of a crime. He contended that Democrats in the House of Representatives, who yesterday demanded documents from 81 people and entities linked to his 2016 campaigns, businesses, and his 2-year tenure as president, have gone stone cold crazy, he says. He said letters looking for information were sent to innocent people to harass them. Also on Twitter, he called the House Judiciary Committee investigation the greatest overreach in the history of our country. The Dems are obstructing justice and will not get anything done, said Donald Trump. Well, to help put this all in perspective is our VOA congressional correspondent, Catherine Gibson, who joins me now in the studio. And thank you so much for joining me, Catherine.
You're so welcome.
Well, Catherine, so why are the Democrats launching this widespread investigation?
Well, the most basic answer to that is that the U.S. Congress has oversight responsibilities. They have oversight responsibilities over the executive branch, over the President of the United States. They have this ability to look into whether or not he committed crimes. So, you know, when they hear the president say that, I know that House Democrats will be pushing back against that assertion from the White House. They will say that this is not a fishing expedition, that this is part of what they need to do to determine if President Trump has any connections to overseas entities, if he's fulfilling his duties as president because of those connections, because his family might have business connections. Now, usually when investigations like this happen, they do turn out to be wide-ranging. You need to build a picture